Good evening to one and all. A warm welcome to 62nd International Workshop on Excellent Life Lessons from Arjuna in Mahabharat. Golden Jubilee Year of NEHU, May 2022 to May 2023. International Workshop Series, a series of 100 programs every Saturday 5 to 7 p.m. Look up, aim high, nation first, self next. Jointly organized by Internal Quality Assurance Cell IQAC, Northeastern Hill University, NEHU, Shillong, Meghalaya, and Indian Society for Training and Development, ISTD, Shillong chapter, Shillong, Meghalaya, in collaboration with the Department of Philosophy and IQAC, MORAN College, affiliated to Dibrugarh University, MORANHAT, ASSAM, and the Department of Philosophy, Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh. A warm welcome to today's keynote speaker, collaborator, my guru, Professor P. Chinnaya sir, Professor Prabhasankar Sukla sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Northeastern Hill University, Professor Raja Reddy sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sri Venkateswara University, Dr. Nagarajasri Madam, Dr. Vijay Bhaskar sir, SVU Computer Center, Professor Mitali Kaur ma'am, Principal, Moran College, Dr. Rajendra Prasad Bartukur sir, IQAC Coordinator, Moran College, Dr. Srutasini Gogoi Madam, Head Department of Philosophy, Workshop Coordinator, Moran College, Professor B.S. Mipun sir, Chairman, ISTD Shillong Chapter, and Professor S. Dikshit sir, Director, IQAC, NEHU Shillong, and noble participants, a warm welcome to one and all on this special program. Every home, every citizen in India, irrespective of religion, we are learning from culture or way of life. The philosophy is a way of life, religion is a way of life. Mahabharat, Ramayana, even Bhagavad Gita, Quran, irrespective of religion. Here, Arjuna, the central government in sports category every year offering Arjuna Award, those who are extraordinary athletes. For teachers, Dronacharya Award also they're offering. Here we can learn n number of lessons from Arjuna in Mahabharat. I interacted with Professor Chinnaya sir how actually it is better to learn from both Arjuna and Krishna, Lord Arjuna, Krishna, Krishna Arjuna we are calling. But we need to learn some more things from Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna, Sri Krishna, and Pandavas, Kauravas, Vidura already we organized, Dharmaraja. The n number of characters are there. So we can learn many things by keeping the view of students, scholars, teachers, and policymakers, researchers, what type of characteristics you need to be a good student, researcher. N number of examples are there. I'm going to show you one or two videos also. Professor Chennai is going to present innovatively the keynote address. Every program is innovative. With this, a warm welcome to one and all. As usual, we'll start our program with Vande Mataram. Then I even myself also eagerly waiting to listen from Professor Chinnaya sir, what type of philosophical lessons we can learn from Arjuna. Philosophy is the first foundations of education. N number of things. Even it is not possible to teach within a day or within an hour. So it is unlimited, unending. So better whatever we can learn in a given time to take a right action at a right purpose at right time. Arjuna also taken the right action instead of reacting. He's responded. Dronacharya, n number of seniors in the Mahabharata observed and appreciated the skills of Arjuna. With this, a warm welcome to one and all. Just I'm trying maybe to. Yeah. Now we'll start our program with Vande Mataram. Just 1 minute.
शीतला सस्यश्यामला मातरं वन्दे मातरं सुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्.
Thank you. Professor Chennai sir to deliver keynote address. Over to you, sir.
Respectable coordinator Dr. Amareshwar, who is the organizer for this program and who is actively with excellent manner organizing this program, and all the participants of the program, many writers, many mystics, saints, philosophers, self-realized persons have contributed a lot for human existence. So Vedas, Upanishad, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavata, many, Gita, Bible, Quran, many things are happened in this world. Many books, many mystics have contributed a lot for peaceful way of living. So here we have a Mahabharata. This is an exemplary book. Here in the Mahabharata, we find many aspects, ethical aspects, philosophical aspects. So war, state. So it is a combination of many aspects. Here we find many roles, great people. The content of Mahabharata is an exemplary one. It gives great sayings, great messages to live very happily in the world. It is a great direction for the world, for peaceful way of living. Here in the Mahabharata, so the Pandavas and Kauravas, so brothers relating with the sharing of property, they have disputed. They have quarrels. They have not compromised. They have not adjusted. So Sanjaya has gone to negotiations. Sri Krishna has gone for negotiations. So there was no final settlement. So here all people arrived to go for war. So here psychologically, where there is a conflict, there is a division. Where there is a division, there is a violence. The highest state of violence is called war. So war arises when there is an antagonism, when there is a separatism between people, among people. So if you have a love, compassion, cooperation, friendliness, helpfulness, then we don't find any wars. So here in the Mahabharata, the war started. So Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra about the latest updates of Kurukshetra war. So Arjuna and Krishna arrived. When Arjuna has seen the brothers the parents, the gurus, the colleagues. He got great depression. He has a great compassion in relationships. So he said to Krishna, so if I get any war victory, if I get any property, if I get money or anything, I may enjoy in the future. But here in the war, we find violence, unhappiness, destruction, ending of life, death, and everything. So I am feeling I don't want anything. I don't want to do any wars. I am feeling depressed. Arjuna expressed these ideas to Krishna. So Krishna said to Arjuna many things. Here, the greatness of Arjuna is a person of great art of listening. In the modern times, we miss the art of listening. If you listen very carefully, the nature, the birds, the animals, the human beings, the speeches, all the things, you may get more knowledge without paying any money. You may get more understanding. In the families, lack of the art of listening, relating with the wife and husband, lovers, friends, relatives, all the people, lack of listening, creating distractions. So here in the Kurukshetra war, Krishna started giving some messages, but he has not refused. Here we find great art of listening, the great art of seeing. So without having any tension, without having any wrong ideas, he heard the great sayings of Krishna. So Krishna said to Arjuna, he understood, Arjuna understood very well the sayings of Krishna. So he said at the beginning to Arjuna, human body. So here in the human body, you have a sense organs, motor organs, you have a breathing system and everything. Just like a house we are staying, the soul is staying in the house of body. The body is not soul. The soul is not in body. The soul is not body. The soul is not mind. The soul is not heart. The entire body relating with the mind, heart, and all the muscles, all the systems and the breathing, everything is a house of the soul. So he said, life has no beginning and ending. It is a pilgrimage without having any goal. Don't confine your life to births and deaths. Many births will come and many deaths will come. Before your birth, you are there. After your death, you will be there. So many births are coming and many births are going. The births and deaths are a small episodes of your eternity of life. In the life, it is a permanent. So you may enter in the body, that is a life. You are leaving from the body, that is a death. You have entered many bodies. You have left many bodies in the universe. Your life is eternal. Don't bother about leaving the body. Here, leaving the body is a death. So understand this. So he said, the Krishna said to Arjuna, don't expect anything. Niskama karma. Do your actions. Without expecting any fruits. If you expect anything, that is a problem. If you are doing anything without having any expectation, without having any selfishness, then got a great thing from Shiva. He got, he's a meditator. So he is a very divine person. He has a great respect on gurus and family members and the brothers and sisters. Is a compassionate person. So here Krishna said to Arjuna, so Arjuna listened very carefully. Without having any hesitation. So much of silence. So everything comes and goes in the life. So always think with a calm mind.
Sir, I think network issue, sir. You are not audible. Sir, you are not audible, sir. Sir, you are not audible, sir. Sir, now you are a co-host. You can speak, sir. Sir, now you are a co-host, sir. You can speak. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it is audible, sir.
Yes. Yes, 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 Samresh, sir. Yes, Samresh, sir. Very good.
Okay, sir.
So here in the Mahabharata, we have many sayings are there, good expressions are there. So here, uh, um, so are you listening, Amresh, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am listening, sir. Continue, sir. Now it is audible, sir. Sir, please continue, sir.
So here, uh, so here, Mahabharata, um, um, So Arjuna is a meditator. He's a Arjuna is a meditator. He got great blessings from Shiva. He's a great devotee of Guru Sri Krishna. He got many blessings from Sri Krishna. And he has a great various things. So while giving suggestions to Arjuna, Krishna has given life relating with. He said about balance. So the balance of living, while you are thinking, while you are doing, while you are eating, be balanced. If you miss balance, then there is a danger for your life. Follow the balance. So here Arjuna got the arts relating with so art of living. So here art of living. What do you mean by art of living? So here living without any conflict. Living with a pleasure manner while he was in the forest. Virat kingdom. Wherever he was, he was a person.
Sir, I think network issue, sir. Sorry for inconvenience. I think Professor Chennai sir is facing some network issue. I think when he joined at the end of the program, we can interact with Professor Chennai sir. Now we will start immediately. Good evening to Professor Chennai sir and noble participants. Excellent life lessons here actually from Arjuna. Earlier we decided to from Mahabharata, but I thought it is better we can learn from Arjuna in Mahabharata. Introduction, the learning outcome, refreshing the excellent life lessons from Arjuna in Mahabharat. There are n number of things. As usual, we are learning many things from Lord Buddha. If you want to be happy in life, what to do, be patient. Even Arjuna also learned. Sometimes he may be lost his temper, emotional intelligence. Lord Krishna directed him what to do, what not to do, how to do the 5 Ws and 1 H. Here also, before going to original topic, it's better to learn something from Lord Buddha.
Lovely things to learn from water. Adjust yourself in every situation and in any shape. But most importantly, find your own way of flow. Be happy, not because everything is good, but because you can see the good side of everything. Life is not meant to be easy, it is meant to be lived. Sometimes happy, sometimes sad, but with every up and down, you learn lessons that makes you strong. In the end, who hold on and gain by those who let go. Sometimes you have to accept the fact that certain things will never go back to how they used to be. Life goes on. Stay positive even when it feels like everything is falling apart. Life is the greatest journey you will ever be on. Always end the day with a positive thought. No matter how hard things were, tomorrow is a fresh opportunity to make it better. Who has to face the consequences. Don't wait for things to get easier. Life will always be complicated. Learn to be happy now, otherwise you will run out of time. You are about to overcome something you have been dealing with. Your mind and heart will soon be at peace again. Be patient. Everything will be okay. Silence is the best answer to someone who does not understand your feelings. It is time to just be happy. Being angry, sad, and overthinking is not worth it anymore. Just let things flow. Be positive. It makes a big difference in your life when you stay positive. No matter how good or bad you think life is, wake up each day and be thankful for life. Someone, somewhere else is fighting to survive. Sitting alone and enjoying your own company is better than being surrounded by fake people. Don't rush anything. When the time is right, it will happen. Every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath, smile, and start again. If you let go a little, you will have a little happiness. If you let go a lot, you will have a lot of happiness. If you let go completely, you will be free. Your goal is not to battle with the mind, but to witness the mind. There are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Those who know do not talk. Those who talk do not know. Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others do not obtain peace of mind. Having faith in yourself makes anything possible. Happier people are those who gives, not those who takes. Life is too short to argue and fight. Count your blessings, love the friends and family members that are always there for you. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Take every chance in life because some things only happen once. If you have been hurt many times and you still know how to smile, trust that you learned to live a life.
So very nice. So one more video, you will be never be lazy. This one also three father and a three sons story. I watched before going to show. Always I would like to watch first. This story is also very useful and life related. We can learn many things from this story. Over to you. Takes few seconds.
Once upon a time, there lived a farmer in a village. He was very hardworking. He had made a good fortune with great toil and sweat over years. He had three sons. They all were very strong and healthy, but they were very lazy. They would spend their time sleeping, eating, and playing. This worried the farmer a lot. With passage of time, the farmer grew old and fell sick, but still, his sons spent their time sleeping, eating, and playing. He became more and more anxious about their future. He wanted his sons to take care of his field as he did. So one day, he called his sons to his bedside and said, "My dear sons, there is a great treasure hidden in one of my fields. To make sure that you three never go hungry." After a few days, the farmer died, and the sons were very sad for some time. After that, the sons decided to search for the treasure which their father had told. But they did not know where exactly the treasure was buried in their field. So, they took the farmer's spades and mattocks and dug every portion of their field looking for the treasure. But they found nothing. At last, they got tired and sat down in despair. Just then, a monk was passing by. When he saw the sons of the farmer sitting in despair, he asked them, "What's the matter? Why are you guys so frustrated and desperate?" The farmer's sons told the whole thing to the monk. It did not take long for the monk to understand the whole thing. Then he said, "Look, you have dug up the whole field in search of treasure, but the treasure is not found. Then why not you sow seeds in this field now?" Farmer's sons accepted the suggestion and did the same. After a few days, it rained well that season. Days passed, and the field rewarded their labor with abundant crops that season. The sons were delighted to see crops swinging in the wind in their field. Now the sons realized what was the hidden treasure in their field and said to each other, "This is the treasure our father wanted us to find." And from that day on, they gave up all their laziness and started working hard. If we see in our lives, then we will find that hard work is a key to success. A person who passes his time being idle cannot achieve anything in his life. On the other hand, a person who constantly works hard will definitely succeed in his life. If you want to achieve something in your life, then hard work is necessary. Without it, you cannot achieve anything. When we achieve something through our hard work, it makes us happier than getting something quickly. When we don't respect our time, time will also disrespect us. Anyone who has got success in his life has got it through hard work. Therefore, always remember that hard work pays off in the future but requires discomfort now, whereas laziness pays off now but guarantees discomfort in the future.
Right. Professor Chennai sir joined. It is better. You can call sir once again. Sir, I'm making you co-host, sir. You can speak. Sir, you can speak, sir. You can speak. Chennai sir, you can speak now. Sir, I think you have network issue, sir. Your volume icon is not appearing. Okay. Right. Why? Why was Arjuna so special in Mahabharat? Arjuna was considered the finest here archer and a peerless warrior by many notable figures in Mahabharata, such as Bhishma Pitamaha, Dronacharya, Krishna, Vidura, Sage Narada, and Dhritarashtra. According to his rival Karna, only Shiva would not fear the sight of Arjuna bearing down on him. So even Gandhiva, there are n number of weapons he got from even Indra, the ruler of Devatas, and Brahmadeva, even Lord Shiva, n number of weapons through his hard work, through his meditation, through his tapasyas. There is neither this world nor the world beyond, nor happiness for the one who doubts. So, Sandeh, in our mother tongue Telugu also we are calling Sandeha Buddhi. So, some people, they are never in a position to believe neither God nor their own life partner or friends, anybody, always doubting, doubting. So, it is not good according to Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It is Professor Chennai sir, while delivering keynote address, mentioned he has a strong belief on God. Whatever Lord Krishna say, is simply blindly follows. Ultimate passion. Arjuna in Mahabharata had a great passion for archery and he loved shooting arrows. Even at the time of sunset and in the dark, he never gave up. He always paid attention in improving himself by practicing day and night and just followed his passion. This heroic always starved to attain perfection in his field of passion. There is some story one day the Pandavas, when they are in Ajnatavasa, Pandavas are eating, Bhimasena was also eating. Pandavas from 5, you know about Dharmaraja, Bhimasena, Arjuna, Nakula, Sahadeva. But Arjuna was not in a position to take food because of darkness, but Bhima continued. While observing Bhima, the way he was eating, even though darkness, then Arjuna got some innovative idea. If Bhimasena was eating during in the darkness also, why can't I practice my archery? It is better. Then he tried again and again by listening Shabda Bedi, one Yuddha Tantra, even Chanakya, Chandragupta. I watched on the video, so they can close their eyes while listening the only sounds, which direction maybe a birds or animals or human being are approaching, they can fight. So what a wonderful technique. This one with the passion only, ultimate. The second lesson we can learn from Arjuna, always indulge in healthy competition and learn from your competitors. In Mahabharata, you know about Yakalavya and Karna. They are equal competitors of Arjuna, but he never taken in the negatively. He tried even after observing Yakalavya without any training. He never learned anything from any teacher. Self practice. This one also we can learn from Yakalavya, the competitor of Arjuna. Arjuna always followed the path of dharma, never condemned his competitors. Once Ekalavya here, another character in Mahabharata, you know, what Dronacharya asked him is a thumb to give up. So who was also passionate about Dhanurvidya? He shot some arrows which was not known in much right way to Arjuna. Even though he is a disciple of Dronacharya, is a royal family, but not in a position to learn just like Ekalavya. But he always learned better than him. Deep focus. This one I'm going to show you next slide. One nice video also. This one I interacted with Professor Chinnai sir during school days. English teacher, they taught this lesson. Arjuna was a keen observant and had a deep focus. So goal oriented, what we can learn being a teacher, being a student, being a scholar, it is our duty to be focused. Nowadays, internet has so much distractions. Whenever you are watching one video, they are sending some suggestions, related videos. Whenever you are searching something, maybe you can distract to learn those things. That is why it is very difficult to control kids and adults, how to minimize their time without watching videos. If they watch for educational videos, it's okay. For pleasure, we can watch for. But one thing I can say, cricket match now, football World Cup is going on. But cricket match morning to evening, test matches, day and day. So 2020s and one-day matches, almost more than 100 to 200 years they are playing, and our audience are also watching without doing anything. So it really spoiled the health of people, health of citizens of even youth also, especially they are standing and watching like this in front of shops. Really, I was surprised when Guru Drona asked all the Kauravas and Pandavas to shoot the eye of a bird with bow and arrow, and asked everyone what all you can see. Even this video is very nice. Arjuna's stories, Arjuna's aim. What about the Pandavas and the Kauravas? Their answer, but only Arjuna provided a right answer. I'm seeing only eyes of the bird. Then he achieved his goal. This, I think, a 2 minutes video only.
The Pandavas and Kauravas were studying in Kurukula under the guidance of Acharya Drona. One day, Guru Drona wanted to test his students' skill in archery. He called all of them. My dear students, assemble here.
Yes, Guru.
Yudhishthira, come here.
Yes, Guru.
Aim at the bird's eye. Yudhishthira, tell me, what are you able to see?
The bird, oh Guru.
All right, move back. You need more practice. Bhima, come forward and aim at the bird's eye.
Yes, Guru.
Bhima, tell me, what are the things you see?
The bird and its base.
You two need more practice. Go back. Duryodhana, come forward and try the same.
Yes, Guru.
Duryodhana, what do you see?
The bird, its base, and some clouds, Guru.
Your aim is really bad. You need a lot more practice. Arjuna, come here and aim the target.
Yes, Guru.
What do you see, Arjuna?
Eye of the bird, and eye of the bird only.
Shoot now. Good, my dear students. This sort of concentration is what makes a great archer. Arjuna, I wish for you to become the best archer in the whole world.
This was the beginning of Arjuna's amazing talent in archery,
which continued forever thereafter.
Right. So this is a focus. The fourth lesson, immense faith in God. Professor Chennai sir also mentioned this one. He knew that Krishna will always make him choose right paths. That's why Arjuna always said, Jo aapko teek lagega, Madhav, Madhav here, Lord Krishna, and consistently accepted whatever Krishna said without any doubt. Patience and here perseverance. There was an incident in Mahabharata when even Arjuna lost slight patience. He then promised himself he will never lose his patience. Once Arjuna was playing Vadya Yantra Veena, is a musical instrument, and spending his free time. At that moment, Duryodhana, Kauravas, or the Pandavas' cousin, along with Karna, came there and made fun of Arjuna and tried to degrade him. So he lost his patience and he ordered to touch the feet of Karna. So he felt ashamed. That day onwards, he thought it is better to wherever he is, maybe a situation is right or wrong or under his control or out of control. It is better to be a patient. Even the video also, Lord Buddha mentioned the same thing, gratitude and acceptance. Always better to, this is the first, while interacting with Dr. Srotosini Gogoi madam today about this topic, as he also mentioned the same thing in the philosophical way, gratitude. Better always show gratitude to your elders, your parents, your teacher, and your well-wishers, whenever you are getting something. The positive psychologists are also say, the first principle of well-being is gratitude. But unfortunately, now maximum people, after getting benefits, after getting help from others, they are forgetting. Nowadays is a very common. Arjuna always accepted whatever came in his life. This principle is also very, very important. Whether it's a good or bad, happy or pain, it is better to svikar karo. So it is better to accept equally. He was never embarrassed in accepting his mistakes and flaws, and always spoke truth. Satyameva Jayate. He appreciated his life, and even at the time of problems, he remained calm and tackled with in a smart way. This is a good lesson for all of us. As previously said, he never took pride in his skills and qualities. Extraordinary Dhanurdhari, and always paid gratitude to life and God. So there were immense suffering in life of Arjuna and his family, but still he came out of it due to his good nature. So never lose human being, we need a humanity. Here, persistent hard work. This one also, while watching the video of Lord Krishna and Arjuna Vada Samvada and the Bhagavad Gita, Abhyasam and Vairagya are two principles to lead a life very happy and healthy. So Abhyasa is always doing again and again, and Vairagya, nothing is permanent in this world. If you see the seniors after finishing their maybe almost 60 years and 70 years of life span, they realize Vairagya. Even Annamaya also, Sri Venkateswara, a devotee, Paramabhakt, Vairagya, he wrote so many poems. There is no alternative to hard work. Even Einstein said hard work maybe fail sometimes. Sorry, intelligence may fail sometimes, but hard work never. So hard work, hard work, hard work. This one also with the like and love mind. And this lesson can be right followed from the life of Arjuna. Arjuna constantly spent his time to learn and polish his skills. He never missed any opportunity to learn. Before the war of Mahabharata, Pandavas, along with his wife, were ordered to live in exile in the forest for 12 years. So what he learned, really wonderful. Arjuna here represents the best aspects of humanity: courage, strength, and humility, intelligence and wisdom, commitment to truth and justice, performance of dharma with karma, that is a duty and right action. There are humility. Arjuna was very humble and sincere. He was willing to accept his flaws and learn from them. To quote the Gita, Arjuna to Krishna, overcome here faint-heartedness, confused about my duty dharma because of his anxiety, and please tell me that which is truly better for me. I am your student. Please teach me. I have taken refuge in you. So Sharanagati, even Lord Krishna, ISKCON temple devotees also, they use the same thing. But a human being, we are unable to surrender ourselves because of ego. It is better you surrender. You surrender to your teacher. So teacher will take us. Teacher is a son of knowledge, ocean of knowledge. But now the teacher and student relationship also sometimes, after watching the movies, recently I watched one Japanese movie. So the teacher is excellent, but students are modern. They are unable to respect teachers. They are unable to listen to teacher. Willingness to leave his family for learning. Nowadays, at least we have a residential type of schools and day scholar type. We are morning going and evening coming back. But olden days, we have always Gurukula Vidya Vyavastha. So the system of education is a Gurukul system of education. Once they went at the Balya was at the age of 6, maybe they come after completing their education at the age of 16 or 18. So very rarely the attachment is almost nil. When there is attachment, they are not able to learn. That's why even I watched the Ramayana when Rama, Lakshmana, when they are going to for education, Gurukula, the parents are unable to control their pain, but somehow the Raja Dharma. The same way here also, when the Pandavas were banished to the forest because of Duryodhana, a treachery, Arjuna decided to make use of the time he had and learned some new skills and science and art of using new weaponry. In the Virata Maharaj also, the Professor Chennai sir was informing, but because of network issue, we are unable to listen. So he separated from his family in order to learn about advanced weapons from Bhagwan Shiva. So respectful towards his teacher. He's here teacher, not only Dronacharya, even Lord Krishna also teacher to Arjuna. Arjuna was extremely respectful towards his teacher and always adhered to his instructions. This can be understood in the following. Guru Dronacharya had been here humiliated by King Drupad. When all the Pandavas princes ended their education, Guru Dronacharya asked for his Guru Dakshana, which was capturing King Drupal alive and bringing the king to him, Arjuna faithfully carried out his teacher's order, even if he has meant risking his own life. So this one also really wonderful. Still, I remember the videos of Mahabharata. Not being addicted to sleeping or eating. This one actually Vidyathoranam na sukham na bhayam. Actually, it is a when you are a student, there is no need to satisfy your desires. It is better to give up your desire of sleep, a desire of food. Arjuna was a sincere student who was ready to give up on his sleep and food if he wanted to master something. But now the nutritionists and doctors, they are suggesting adequate sleep and good food is compulsory. But when you practice, if you train your brain and your body, everything is possible. But we are not in that much, we don't have that much capacity to practice and make. That's why the yoga purush, without taking any food also, while breathing only, they can survive. The following incident proves Arjuna's sincerity and dedication. We can learn. Students, scholars, teachers, we need a sincerity and dedication. Even myself, I really feel so happy with the help of Professor Chennai sir and our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, friend Dr. Swatasni Gogoi madam. We are organizing hundreds of programs. When we are learning continuously, it makes us, I can speak very nicely without seeing anything. In the HRDCs, morning to evening, I'm taking classes for 6 hours continuously I can take. I trained my body, I trained my mind to do like this. One time here, while Bhima, his brother, was eating, already I told this one, his food, the lamp blew out, leaving them in darkness. Bhima was still able to complete his food. Inspired by from Bhima eating in the dark, he thought that if Bhima could eat in the dark, then he could also aim and hit his target in the dark only by listening the sounds made by the target. He kept on practicing this skill until the mastered the skill of shooting in the dark. In order to master it, he had to cut down on his sleeping hours. Arjuna has another name here, Gudakesha, which meant he who has mastered sleep. So very difficult. Actually, nowadays our way of lifestyle is different. But earlier, they're going to bed early, they woke up early, Brahma Muhurta. But now the night shift, day shift, maybe a 8 hours job type of things. We trained those who are doing night, maybe nurses, doctors. It is not that much easy, but they trained. In the same way, student duty, teacher duty to reach their goal can sacrifice their eating and sleeping. Another 7 lessons we can learn from Arjuna. He has strength of character. According to Mahatma Gandhi also, if wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. Even philosophy also, the self-realization, be yourself. He had the right combination of physical and mental body. Despite being born in a royal family, he never nurtured any vices like gambling, nor was he proud of his power. But Dharmaraja gambling, you know what happened after that. And skillful. He was talented in all the ways of archery and could solve any problem creatively. Be it here hitting the eye of the fish by look at its reflection in water, or n number of incidents are there in Mahabharata to the skillfulness of Arjuna. This is a continuous practice. It is our duty to uh, practice just like a Arjuna to become a master. Never delay in actions. A right time, a right purpose, right thing. Here, there is always a right time to do the right thing. And Arjuna knew its importance very well. Sri Krishna discussed his policies with all the 5 Pandavas, Panchapandavas, but Arjun was always the first one to implement them promptly. Even in our class also, sometimes we can share many things, but very only 1 or 2 or some students only, they immediately catch and they implement. And as a supervisor also, I'm sharing many things with the research scholars, but only those who are active, they can catch and implement. Here, brilliance. Arjun had an influential and a charismatic personality since childhood. Was unmatched by any other warrior. So a warrior duty to keep his health, both mental health and physical health, and patience. So whatever good qualities of a warrior, he continued swiftness here. And an archer Arjuna displayed swiftness and here neat movements. Although he excelled in this, he never underestimated his opponent, which made him a better person. This is a very important in sports also. Whenever you are seeing in cricket, football and badminton, we can learn these things. Those who are really taking care of their opponents and never take less underestimate, they always get. So fighting with the right motive. Since Arjun received the Jnana of Bhagavad Gita during a Kurukshetra war, his conscience became clear and he performed every action in the war. I'm going to show you after this slide the video, 15 minutes video. It is very useful. Even the act of killing his family members with sense of duty and service of the greater good, since these actions were not rooted in a jealousy or greed, he was here pardoned. So passions, this one again, very important, is a quality that is rarely seen in kings and warriors. Because when the king, because he's in power, those who are people in power, they get angry very easily and they are in maybe egocentric. But in the case of Arjuna, it is a very rare, but Arjun responded to a situation patiently rather than reacting. So already I told the reaction and response. When you are throwing a ball to the wall, if it is coming back immediately, that is a reaction. When you are responding, it is your duty to think twice what to do, what not to do. He knew there was a right time to react and punish every misbehavior. There are n number of stories. Even Bhimashena killed many people, those who are unethical, but there is a historical evidences. We have n number of stories are there. Before going to next slide, I would like to show one video that is very important. Here, Professor Chennai sir rightly mentioned about Karma Yoga. There are n number of ways for moksha. Karma Yoga is Bhakti Yoga. Krishna and Arjuna conversation, Karma Yoga by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita.
कर्म का बंधन अवश्य निर्मित होता है, किंतु कार्य का बंधन निर्मित नहीं होता पार्थ। तुम्हें कर्म और कार्य के बीच क्या भेद है, ये जानना आवश्यक है। सभी कर्म कार्य, किंतु सभी कार्य कर्म नहीं। कर्म उस कार्य को कहते हैं जिसके साथ फल की आशा जुड़ी हो। मनुष्य जब भी सुख की, संपत्ति, प्रशंसा की आशा रखकर कोई कार्य करता है, तो वो उस कार्य के फल से बंध जाता है। जब किसी कर्म को फल की आशा से किया जाए, तो उसे सकाम कर्म योग कहते हैं, और जब किसी कर्म को बिना किसी फल की आशा से किया जाए, तो उसे निष्काम कर्म योग कहते हैं। इसी कारण से उसे बार बार जन्म लेना पड़ता है। वास्तव में मनुष्य को कोई कर्म नहीं बांधता, कर्म से जुड़ी आशाएं उसे बांधती। वास्तव में मनुष्य को कोई कर्म नहीं बांधता, उस कर्म से जुड़ी आशाएं उसे बांधती हैं। वो कैसे माधव? यदि इस युद्ध में तुम्हें विजय होने की आशा है, तो पराजित होने पर तुम्हें भीषण दुख होगा, और वो दुख तुमसे कोई अन्य कार्य करवाएगा जिसके लिए तुम्हें दूसरा जन्म लेना पड़ेगा। और यदि तुम विजयी हुए तो तुम्हारा अहंकार बढ़ेगा, और वो अहंकार तुम्हें विश्व विजय के लिए प्रेरित करेगा, तुमसे हत्याएं करवाएगा, और उसका पाप तुम्हें बांधेगा। विचार करो, यदि तुम्हें इस युद्ध में ना विजय का मोह और ना पराजय का भय, तो इस युद्ध के अंत में तुम्हें सुख प्राप्त होगा या दुख प्राप्त होगा?
ना सुख माधव, ना ही दुख।
अर्थात तुम्हारा सुख, दुख, हताशा, निराशा, अहंकार युद्ध के कारण नहीं है। युद्ध के साथ तुमने जो आशाएं बांधी हुई हैं, उसके कारण है। क्या ये सत्य नहीं है पार्थ? सुख दुखे समे कृत्वा लाभा लाभो जया जयो ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व नैवं पाप मवाप्स्यसि। अर्थात सुख दुख को समान मानकर लाभ हानि जय पराजय का विचार किए बिना यदि तुम युद्ध करोगे कौन्तेय, तो तुम पाप के भागी नहीं बनोगे। इसी को कर्म योग कहते हैं। जो सांख्य का ज्ञान प्राप्त कर लेता है वो ये जान लेता है कि वो शरीर नहीं, केवल एक आत्मा है। शरीर के भोग और अनुभव तो केवल मृत्यु तक है, अर्थात वास्तविक नहीं, केवल माया है। उसके लिए कर्मयोगी बनना सरल हो जाता है।
परंतु माधव, यदि कार्य से बंधन निश्चित है तो क्या संसार का त्याग करके संन्यास लेना उचित नहीं?
इसी विचार का परिणाम है कि आज ये युद्ध हो रहा है पार्थ। विचार करो, जब सत्व गुण से भरे धर्म को जानने वाले लोग कर्मों का त्याग करते हैं, तब अधर्म से भरे लोग भी संसार में चलाते हैं। यदि महामहिम ने संसार का त्याग ना किया होता तो आज अधर्म इतना बढ़ता ही नहीं। और तुम्हारे पिता ने यदि संन्यास ना लिया होता तो आज भ्राता युधिष्ठिर सुख से राज कर रहे होते। और अपनी प्रजा को न्याय और धर्म का ज्ञान दे रहे होते। किंतु दुखदायक बात तो यह है पार्थ कि सत्व गुण से भरे मनुष्य ही संसार को लाभ दे सकते हैं, किंतु वो ही संन्यास का विचार करते हैं। जैसे जल तो भाप बनकर उड़ जाता है और कीचड़ वहीं पड़ा रहता है, वैसे सत्वगुणी सज्जन लोग तो संसार का त्याग कर देते और तमस से भरे अधर्मी लोग संसार में कार्य करते हैं। इसी कारण से संसार में पाप और अधर्म बढ़ता है। किंतु कर्मयोग इस विचित्र स्थिति से सारे संसार का रक्षण करता है। कर्मयोगी फल की आशा का त्याग करता है, किंतु कर्मों का त्याग नहीं करता। वो इसी संसार में रहता है, सन्यासी की भांति सारे कार्य करता है, किंतु उनमें लिप्त नहीं होता। कर्मयोगी अपनी संतानों से, स्वजनों से, अपनी प्रजा से कोई अपेक्षा या आशा नहीं रखता। स्वयं उसे संन्यास का लाभ होता, किंतु समाज को संसारी की भांति लाभ देता।
मनुष्य अपनी संतानों के सुख के लिए श्रम करता है माधव। अपनी संतान से सुख की
मनुष्य अपनी संतानों के लिए जो भी करता है वो व्यापार है या प्रेम पार?
प्रेम माधव।
तो फिर अपने कार्यों के प्रति फल की इच्छा क्यों पार? भविष्य का लाभ तो व्यापार में देखा जाता है, प्रेम में नहीं। जो मनुष्य अपनी संतानों का चरित्र निर्माण उचित रूप से करता है, संतानों को प्रेम और धर्म के संस्कार देता है, उसकी संतानें भी मनुष्य को प्रेम और सुरक्षा अवश्य देती। संतानों के कर्म, स्वजनों के व्यवहार उनके कर्म है पार। और जब उनके कर्मों पर हमारा कोई अधिकार नहीं होता तो उनसे आशाएं और अपेक्षाएं रखने का क्या प्रयोजन? यदि गहन विचार करोगे पार्थ तो शीघ्र ही ये जान लोगे कि जीवन में ऐसा कोई कार्य नहीं है जिसके साथ आशाएं और अपेक्षाएं जोड़ना अनिवार्य हो। जब सृष्टि ही परमात्मा है और मनुष्य स्वयं परमात्मा का अंश है तो सारे कार्य परमात्मा ही करते, मनुष्य स्वयं कुछ नहीं करता। यही कर्मयोग का मूल सिद्धांत है पार्थ। तुम्हें भी कर्मयोगी बनकर ये युद्ध करना आवश्यक है पार्थ। त्रिगुण्या विश्या वेदा निस्त्रे गुण्यो भवार्जुना निर्द्वंद्वो नित्य सत्वस्थो निर्योग क्षेम आत्मवान। तीन गुणों का त्याग करके निर्गुण बन जाओ पार्थ। इस द्वंद्व से मुक्त हो जाओ। सदा सत्व अर्थात परमात्मा में बुद्धि लगाकर कर्तव्य का वहन करते रहो। कुछ प्राप्त करने की इच्छा और कुछ प्राप्त किए हुए का रक्षण करने का विचार त्याग दो पार्थ और अपनी आत्मा को स्वतंत्र कर। स्मरण रहे पार्थ, कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फल हेतुर्भु माते संगोस्त्व कर्मणि। तुम्हारा अधिकार तो केवल कर्म करने का है, फल तो ईश्वर के हाथ में। इसलिए न कर्म से भागना उचित है और ना ही कर्म के फल की आशा रखना उचित है।
जो फल का त्याग कर दे परंतु कर्म का त्याग ना करे, ऐसे कर्मयोगी को कैसे जाना जा सकता है माधव?
विश्वा विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्जं रसोप्यस्य परम दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते। पार्थ, जो स्वाद से छूटने के लिए भोजन का ही त्याग कर देता है, वास्तव में उसके मन से स्वाद की लालसा कभी जाती ही नहीं। उसे दोहरी हानि होती है। एक तो वो निर्बल हो जाता है, जिसके कारण परमात्मा को प्राप्त करने का जो प्रयत्न अनिवार्य है उसे वो नहीं कर पाता। और दूसरा, सदा ही उसका मन स्वाद की लालसा से भरा रहता है। इसलिए भोजन का त्याग करने से उत्तम है स्वाद की लालसा का ही त्याग कर दिया जाए। कर्मयोगी अपने मन की सारी लालसाओं को खींच लेता है, जीवन को कर्तव्य मानकर कार्य अवश्य करता है, किंतु उन कार्यों से जुड़ता नहीं। और बात, जो व्यक्ति अपने कार्यों से आशाएं और इच्छा नहीं रखता, उसी के कार्य पूर्ण होते हैं। एक असफलता से दुखी होकर जिसका मन डोलता नहीं, एक सत्ता से आनंदित होकर जो स्वयं को सर्वश्रेष्ठ नहीं मानता, ऐसे ही व्यक्ति को कर्म योगी कहते हैं। और ऐसा व्यक्ति जीवन में बार बार सफल होता है। तो विषयान पुंसा संगस्तेषु पजायते संगात संजायते कामा कामात् क्रोधो भिजायते क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः स्मृति भ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशो बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति। फल की आशा से कामना प्रकट होती है और कामना का तो स्वभाव है असंतुष्ट रहना। असंतोष से क्रोध उत्पन्न होता है और क्रोध से मोह जन्मता है। मोह के कारण व्यक्ति आचार और व्यवहार का ज्ञान ही भूल जाता है। ज्ञान के जाने से बुद्धि चली जाती है, अनुचित प्रकार के कार्य होने लगते हैं और समाज ऐसे व्यक्ति का शत्रु बन जाता है और अंत में ऐसे मनुष्य पूर्णतः पतन हो जाता है। जैसे भ्राता दुर्योधन उनके सेनापति महामहिम उनके ही शत्रु हैं और तुम्हें विजय का आशीर्वाद दिया। पार्थ, कर्मयोग ब्रह्म विद्या का दूसरा चरण है। परमात्मा में अपनी बुद्धि स्थिर करो, स्वयं को आत्मा जानो, मिथ्या बंधनों से मुक्त हो जाओ।
So very nice lessons from the Krishna to Arjuna. So this type of teaching made Arjuna a real warrior without any attachment, with detachment. So it finally what we can learn from Arjuna from Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, this is really wonderful. Why do you worry without cause? Whom do you fear without reason? Who can kill you? The soul is neither born nor does it die. Whatever happened, happened for the good. Whatever is happening for the good. Whatever will happen will also happen for good only. So no need to worry. What we are doing in general, we are always worried about whether I will get a promotion, whether I will get a increment on time. So students are also, if I am studying, whether I get first class, all these things, whether I settle in my life, whether I will get campus interview. We are always every moment. So Lord Krishna rightly mentioned, you can do work, but don't attach with that work. So without expecting, just to do your duty without any expectation, without expecting any fruit. Whatever we deserve, we will get based on our karma. That's why the Arjuna also did after listening. So he killed his own blood relations because of the Atma. There is no Nabhuto Nabhavishyat. In general, we can never die and always reborn. Moksha, there are n number of ways. Even he did meditation, tapasya, n number of good things are there. How to control your angry, how to be patient, what to learn, when to learn, and the continuous learning, concentration, dedication, faith on God, and faith on your duties, respect your duties, respect your elders, n number of things. So really, there are n number of good things we can learn from Arjuna. That is why this government of India is always giving Arjuna award, those who are extraordinary sports personnels in all the fields, almost even in the cricket, badminton, every field, whoever may be contributing extraordinarily, they're getting Arjuna award. And our Padma awards are also Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Bharat Ratna in the sports. Sachin Tendulkar received Bharat Ratna first time. And art and music also, I think n number of players, political leaders are performing their duties honestly. Just there is some story. There is one story regarding Arjuna, how he spent his life in schools, means in the educational institutions. The school students are also learning many things. I want to be like Arjuna because of he is a great warrior. So there are n number of ways. Then because of time we are unable to continue. I can call for Professor Chennai sir. I think still if there is any network issue, otherwise. Chennai sir, over to you, sir. Please continue your keynote address and interact with our participants. Over to you, sir.
Amresh sir.
Sir.
Are you listening now?
Yes, sir.
Are
It
you
is
hearing
very nicely. Yes, sir. Nicely audible, sir.
So so here in the Mahabharata, Arjuna is an exemplary person and he has a relationship with Krishna. Krishna has taught Arjuna. So Arjuna is a person of great art of listening. He has great art of seeing. He is a great meditator. He has a great courage. So he has a great discipline. So we find great exemplary skill of listening. So total Mahabharat Bhagavatam is nothing but expression given by Krishna to Arjuna. So here he said basic things relating with life. So here Sthita Prajna. So you have to watch life without having anything. Just like a lotus leaf. You have to live in the world. Don't cling with the world. So you need objects, but don't cling with objects. Be free from all the things. At the same time, Nishkama karma means free from all objects. Don't do anything without any expectation. These things we find heavily in the teachings of Krishna. So I have given all aspects relating with the characters of Arjuna and Krishna, everything. But he followed basic laws of human life. The law of change means everything is a flux, everything is a momentary. So law of meditation, he got Paspadartham from Shiva. He's a meditator. So art of thought, so he got a great concentration. He avoided various types of thoughts. He kept a silent mind. Through that, he achieved archery skill. So art of action. So he said to Krishna also, I have attachment with the parents, relatives, all the things. I won't do any war and everything. So I have to do only right things. So here he followed the art, the law of action. So he followed the law of feeling. So emotions are most important. He loved Subhadra. So he loved many things. So he is a compassionate person. He is a compassionate person for knowledge and everything. At the same time, he followed the law of balance. So while doing archery, while acting in the war, he followed the rules which are useful for balancing the life. At the same time, he followed aloneness also, law of aloneness. That is called, when he was alone, he maintained great concentration. He followed rules, regulations for silent mood. So one way he achieved enlightenment stage through archery. So he followed the art of living. So living means living moment to moment without having any conflict. So he followed wherever in the forest and the Virata kingdom or same area in the training. Is a person of good living moment to moment. So he followed the art of loving. So he loved his education, his parents, friends, relatives, all people. Is a compassionate person. So he has no idea to create war. At the beginning he denied. So art of listening, art of seeing, art of learning, we find this all arts. Finally we find the great art of watching also in the skills of Arjuna. So these are basic things we find. If you observe these things, these are very useful for our life. So I concluded this speech, Amresh sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I am requesting our noble participant to interact with Professor Chinnai, sir. Over to Ednapudi, madam. Is today she joined at the beginning itself, sir. Madam, over to you.
Good evening to Professor Chinnai sir and
Good evening, madam. Please, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Very nice topic about Arjuna. He had a very extraordinary talent in archery.
Yes.
He received the magical weapons from as a boon from Lord Shiva. That's what we heard from our childhood epics. He's a person who taught us to do what is right, not because they want to be rewarded, but simply because it is always right. We have to do everything right because it is right. We also should follow that, sir. That is what you have just told us, Chinnai sir. We should do everything with courage, strength, with the intelligence, wisdom and all. And mostly what you have enlightened us today is we have to work selflessly to fulfill the destiny. He was Arjuna was the best example. He was a good son to his parents, and a good disciple. He has taught us how to respect our gurus. Guru Dronacharya. He had some other people also, like the Pandavas, Kauravas, Jayadratha, and Aswadhama. All these people were also his disciples. Though they were his disciples, he was one of the best among. See, we have so many students in our class, but we love a student who is very meritorious, and we like to teach him or something like that. So
yes.
Ham sadhi mamatvam prapannam. That's what he has followed. The Lord Sri Krishna's advice he has followed very much. He was a great person, and today we are very fortunate to listen about Lord Arjuna today, sir. Thank you so much, Chinnai sir, for enlightening us with many things which we know and which we don't know also. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Amar sir, for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
So you are also a person of great learning. So here you are also just like a constant learning oriented person. You have given very expressions.
Thank you, sir.
Very good. Your expressions are very nice. Very good. Congratulations, Hema Garu.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, ma'am belongs to Brahmin family. Ma'am belongs to Brahmin family from her childhood. I think she grown with by listening all these Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, and other scripts.
Yes, sir.
And actually, it is true, Amaresh sir, but we find the great qualities, art of listening, the constant art of learning, and so welcoming good ideas from all the sources, so respecting good things. These are very prominent persons. This we find in the behavior of Hema Garu. So very good, and she is also a set. We have many. We appreciate all the participants. We appreciate because some people are in the silent mode. They enjoy our speeches. So we appreciate all people because in the communication we have a equality, respect, independence, the speaker and the listener. So there is no superiority and inferiority relating with the speaker and the listener. So here I may be a speaker, but all participants are the listeners. So when there is a harmony, communion, respect, equal level of mind, equal state of heart, equal state of being, then our communication is a very effect. So here we are trying to communicate our participants, our listeners, with a harmonious manner, relating with the great things of the world. So very happy. So we are listening from great things from all people. Amreswar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Dr. Srinivas Reddy Anna, Sushila Madam, Dr. Sushila Madam, Pavan sir.
Hello, namaste, sir.
Sir, ask direct
Namaste,
question
sir.
to
Namaste,
Professor
sir.
Chennai, sir.
Okay, sir.
Pawan Kumar.
Okay, what is the secret of Lord Krishna and Karna? That battlefield, that both Karna and Sri Krishna. That battlefield
So you
of
have
war.
to, it is true, it is out of subject, but you have to connect everything with Arjuna. That is a good.
Okay,
So
sir.
here,
Okay, sir. That Arjuna battle, Karna and Arjuna, that battlefield of war, that misbehavingly that battlefield. That what is the science secret of philosophy? Explain them.
See, it may be a Mahabharata war or a world war first, or a second world war, or a local war between wife and husband, or a conflict between war between friends. So with the Karna and the Arjuna in the Mahabharata, we find great things. But there in the Mahabharata story, the people have no true adjustment, true sharing, no possessiveness, no clinging. So all are possessive people. That's why they have created wars, and it is there in the epic. So in the war, we don't find any morals. So wherever a person entered in the war, he may violate things, he may violate morals, he may do harmful things, because the war itself is a violence. Violence is a disorder, it is a violation, it is a violation of morals. So here we find many aspects relating with, so here the war relating with Bhima and Duryodhana, Karna and Arjuna. So in all affairs, in the Krishna and Arjuna, in the Kurukshetra war, we find all violating the behavior of human beings in the Mahabharata. We find good things, we find all evil things of the mind also, but we have to take good things from this epic. Pavan Kumar.
Yes, sir. I want to search some simple that secret of science philosophy. I want to. But Karna use of.
Ask your question straightly.
Sir, I would like to congratulate Dr. Amar sir today, because today is Gita Jayanti. So today is Gita Jayanti, Ekadasi. The day on which Lord Krishna gave us the Bhagavad Gita, sir. So it is because of Arjuna. It is because of Arjuna only we are able to listen to the Bhagavad Gita. Lord Krishna has, as a disciple, he has given us the Bhagavad Gita, the gift to the world.
Gita Jayanti means the birthday of Sri Krishna?
No, sir. The day on which the Bhagavad Gita was told to Arjuna, sir.
So here they started in the first week of December in 3139. Exactly. In the month of December, in the first week of December, they ended December ending.
Yes, sir. That is what I am telling, sir. Today is Ekadasi. So, yes, sir.
means the preaching day of teaching. So while in the war they started so sharing something philosophical, psychological. They forgotten everything and they started sharing the philosophy. What is life? What is yoga? What is meditation? What is body? What is a transcendental thing? How to live? So they started sharing the philosophy, forgetting about the weapons, war, and everything. They have become saints. Arjuna and Krishna. So it is a very miraculous thing in the human history. So here nobody is talking any philosophy or anything in the wars. All are trying to kill people. So they started a different approach. So very nice. You have raised a very good question, but we find a different approach in the Mahabharata war. So in the war only killing, no sharing, no morals, but all good things are there in the conversation between Arjuna and Krishna. Many. These are very rare occasion in the world. In the war, we find this type of conversation between Arjuna and Krishna. Hema garu, tell me.
Yes, sir. That is what Lord Krishna, when Arjuna, he kept down all his weapons and he dropped all his weapons and he is not interested to go and fight with his ancestors and so and his relations and all these things. But Lord Krishna has enlightened him what is good, what is bad. Because he wanted to eradicate the bad things. So you have to fight. Do's and don'ts were explained to Lord Arjuna. That is today, sir. Today is the Gita Jayanti. He exclusively he told Gita to Arjuna, do this, don't do this. These are the things. That is the reason you have to fight. Not simply fighting, because you have to fight for the dharma, not for the adharma. You stand towards, you abide by the rules and regulations of what is the dharma. That is what he has preached.
It is true.
Sir.
It is true, but in the behavior of Krishna and Arjuna, we find one thing. In the beginning stage, as an innocent person, he has a great compassion for relatives, friends, gurus, and everything. He said directly to Krishna, "I don't want to start war and everything. I don't want to this wealth and everything. So this."
Yes, sir.
Yes, the killing, brooding, like again he started a different. Krishna has inducted different knowledge. Dharma is there, rule are there, state are there. You have to do this. Then on the basis of the teachings of Krishna, he developed a different mind. He has become, because for example, in the court, the judge wears a judge dress. In the police department, they started wearing a different dress. So in the factory, they wear different dress. So here, Arjuna got different mind dress relating with ideas and everything. So when the police department people wear a dress, automatically they get extraordinary mood, extraordinary energy. In the same manner, so he got great ideas from Krishna. He started warlike feelings. So it is true. In the beginning stage, he is innocent. Then he got knowledge and enlightenment. On the basis of his knowledge, he started. This may be a very unique thing in the history.
Yes, sir.
Hema garu, tell me.
Yes, sir. That's true, sir. That is true. You have to stand for the dharma always. That is what he preached. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So here in the Mahabharata, we have one definition. The definition dharma in the righteousness. So here in the Mahabharata, the definition of dharma is, if you do, if anybody harms us in the form of words or actions or anything, that type of things we do not do. So if you get unpleasant experiences through other behavior, we should not expose that type of behavior for others. So this is a one angle. So another angle is dharma means doing good things for only. That is the one another. Another level of dharma definition is following your inner soul. on the basis of your inner soul guidance, do things. So if you are not following your inner soul, that means that is the adharma. So here in Mahabharata, the dharma is Raja Dharma, the rules of the state, the rules of the existing condition. So here we find the meanings for dharma. It is true. So we have different angles of dharma. So they followed Raja Dharma. So very good. So you have asked some questions and you have ignited the moods and we shared something very nice.
Thank you.
Share something.
Yeah, that's
Any
what
other?
I want to thank Amar sir so much today because it's an auspicious day. Today is an auspicious day.
Thank you, ma'am. Unknowingly, we did.
Yeah, that's true, sir. Okay.
So here
Sushila madam.
we find differently.
Dr. Sushila madam from Hyderabad.
Sir,
Pawan sir, please.
explain Arjuna use of powerful weapons. That Karna is down is here. No, not
Karna is on the ground.
On the ground. That what type of dharma is here? One question. Next, Karna used that first was the Nagastra. That astra to
Arjuna.
To Arjuna. For what dharma? These two questions are dharma. What dharma aspect?
See, if you ask a question form directly, I may answer. If you say something expression point of view, it is not possible. You ask a question directly, then I will answer. What is your question? Pavan Kumar.
Karna use of Nagastra. Then Arjuna that cap is fell down. That ground. What dharma?
See.
Then next question.
So here.
Arjuna used powerful weapon of.
You ask one question. It is not a question paper. It is not a question paper. You have one question. In a question paper, we may ask 10 questions for giving that question paper for examination. Here you have to ask only one question. After completion of one question answer, you have to ask another question. So here you know the answer. You are telling. So this various types of weapons, they may operate different. So any war is a brutal. We won't accept Arjuna or Karna on anybody. So in the human life, for example, two lovers are there. They got marriage or they live together with a love. If they got any misunderstanding, if they kill each other or they quarrel each other, they may go to divorce or they may go to domestic violence case filing. So here in the small level, the conflict is a war. In the highest level, the conflict leads to war. That is a very destructive one. That's why so in the Mahabharata, we find various types of things. We don't want to adapt that type of things in the human life. Wherever you are, for example, if you talk unpleasantly your word, so here you see in Vedic literature, we have one saying, जिह्वाग्र वर्तते लक्ष्मी जिह्वाग्र मित्र बांधव जिह्वाग्र बंधन प्राप्ति जिह्वाग्र मरणम ध्रुवम. If you use good words, you may get wealth. If you use good words, you may get friends and relatives. Sometimes if you use bad words or if you use your mouth negative sense, you may get imprisonment. If you use your words with irresponsible manner, you may get death. So here, so in Mahabharata, we have to take only any manner. So in the bees are going to flowers, they may take only honey from the flower. They won't take any petals. They want to destroy any petals in the flower. In the same manner, many violent things are there which are not advisable for our families, our life, our society. This is a 3000 before Christ, 3139 year. In that month of December, first week to third, fourth week, they fought. Maybe 3139 years. So here, so many things are there, many corruptions, we accept violations are there, but here we have to take only good things which are very moral, which are very helpful to live very pleasantly, without violence, without any deception, without any lies, with a pleasant manner. If anything there in the Mahabharata, we have to, otherwise we have to left remaining things for nature. If you adopt negative things, violent things, destructive things, cunning things, gambling things, our lives will become very bad. That's why we have to take only good things from the any book or society.
Thank you, sir.
Amaresh,
Thank
sir.
you very much, sir. Wonderful explanation.
What is your question, Amaresh, sir?
Sir, I need one nice suggestion from you for our students to improve their concentration, sir.
So here relating with Arjuna, so he started two types of meditations. One is a action meditation. So here, if you select any course which is loving, if you do any work which is loving, then if you start working on loving thing, you may get extraordinary concentration. Love creates extraordinary concentration. So here Arjuna has started meditation. So to get Shiva's blessings, for that he used the mind watching meditation, breathing meditation, mind cleaning meditation. So he started watching inner source. Through that he got extraordinary intuition and everything. So for concentration, student has to love their subjects. They have to plan very carefully their subjects. They have to learn more, regularly. At the same time, interest, loving outlook are more important. Then they have to start meditation on the occasion of the teachings, remembrance of Krishna and Arjuna. We have to start meditation relating with human body. So we have a motor organs, so we have a sense organs, we have a body, we have a mind, heart and everything. At the same time, we have to watch our feelings, our actions, our body and the surrounding. If you start watching all surroundings and the body, automatically we may get tranquility in the mind. That tranquil state creates extraordinary concentration relating with the studies and everything. So for do meditation relating with the body, mind, heart, watching, then love your studies, then you may get extraordinary concentration to get more successes. Amaresh, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Extraordinary explanation. It is very useful for our participants. They are posting in the chat box. They're feeling so happy. So with your permission, may I go for vote of thanks, sir?
Yes, Amaresh, sir. Please move, Amaresh, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful keynote address. Even though network issues, I know what situation in many places, this is peak hours, always difficult to get, but you are extraordinarily explained here.
Amaresh, sir. Actually, I have come from walking.
Yes, sir.
So apart from this program, so on the walking in the roadside in that tube light, on the walking stage, I am talking, I have given this address last 10 minutes.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Here,
yes.
Dr. Ratula Bhaskar, sir, also very nicely mentioned about you, and even Dr. Naresh Kumar Parmara also. So we are really grateful to you, sir, for your continuous effort on this special occasion. We are really grateful to most welcome, sir. We are really grateful to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prabhasankar Sukla, sir, for continuous support and encouragement. Professor Raja Reddy, sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sri Venkateswara University, Dr. Nagarajasri Madam, Dr. Vijay Bhaskar, sir, for uploading our flyers to the SVU website. Dr. Mithali Kawar, ma'am, Professor, and Dr. Rajendra Prasad Bartakur, sir, Dr. Swatusini Gogoi, madam, Moran College for their continuous support. Professor Mipun, sir, ASTD chairman, Professor Dikshit, sir, IQAC director, and noble participants here, Pavan, sir, and Advalli, madam, Adhanapudi, madam, Hema, madam, and all other participants, those who are active listeners. Here, really, we are grateful. Because of network issue, I know they are unable to interact with our Chennai, sir, even Deeplata Gupta, madam, from Lucknow, and Durgesh Sharma, journalist, and all without it is very difficult to call one and all, but we are always, I can remember your names. By seeing your names, I know where you are from, what you are doing, everything. We are really grateful to all the participants for your continuous presence. Happy weekend. See you again next Friday at 5 p.m. Now, national anthem. Immediately I share feedback form. You will get your certificate. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind, thank you. Please submit your feedback form. After submitting, you can check YouTube viewers also. Please submit. Yeah, just I shared. Please submit your feedback form. YouTube viewers also, please submit. Please submit your feedback form. Navdeep Chima, Madam Ji. Rafiqul Islam, sir, please, you can submit. Those who are in YouTube.